That's totally fine. Or you can learn from the crab story and realize that throwing out a ton of lines, throwing out a bunch of different opportunities gives you the best chance to catch things. And yes, guys, it's a lot of effort. It takes all day. It takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of time. And guess what? Some days you won't catch anything. Actually, more realistically, if you want to put it into odds of Web3, guys, it is hunting. This whole game we're playing, all this crypto stuff, acquire crypto, all this is hunting. You know, you may have a 2 week dry spell where you don't make a dollar. I mean, you might actually lose money for a whole month in this space. Guys, there's months here where my portfolio is down fucking 40%. Even if I make 10 grand, I go look at my portfolio. I'm like, this isn't even worth it. Like the 10 grand ain't jack shit. I mean, it is if you really think about it, but relatively speaking, it's not worth it. There's going to be dry spells here in 2025. You're going to have moments where you don't make any money. This is the problem. People lose money or they don't make money for a week and they quit. How many people have quit since middle of December when Bitcoin hit 100K? When Bitcoin was at 108K, you remember the bull posting that was on this app? Y'all remember how many people were all them Bitcoin farming pages were 108K Bitcoin, call your grandma, call your, everything. Freaking out. Bull posting. Where are they now? They quit. People quit when things get tough, man. They quit. When the ocean is rough and the crabs aren't biting, people stop getting on the boat and they stop laying the traps out. But guess what happens, man? That is where the money is made. The money isn't made top blasting when retail's here. That is where you lose the money. See, if everyone is going out on the boat and everyone's throwing crab traps and everyone's out there, it's probably not a good day to go out. that's a that's when you start looking for another job, you know. And that's a true story. People will overfish. There's actually a problem with overfishing now, in some waters. They won't even let you catch a lot of fish because people are they're catching too many crabs, they're catching too many lobsters. That's enough. There's limits on the amount of fish and lobster you can catch in a lot of water, and it's regulated by Fish and Wildlife. I don't know why I know so much about this, but whatever. I like fishing, but not fishing, but I like I like seafood, so I like going to get fresh seafood. But listen, it's the same thing here in Web3. When everyone's here and everyone's making money that's when you freak out. When no one's here and it's quiet as shit and no one's going out, that's when you go out. So right now, what am I thinking right now? Well, I'm thinking that not a lot of people are here. The market's dead as fuck. Okay, straight up. I mean, it's not really dead. I mean, relative to this year, actually, the market's doing great. But relative to where it was a month ago, no, not looking good. XRP looking beautiful today, by the way, up 10.5%, up 11% at $2.32. Woo wee, baby. I heard a rumor. Rumor alert.
Rumor alert!
Rumor alert!
Ring the alarms!
Wait, Shiba, you gotta start doing those tweets again because those were funny.
Yo, those
They were
tweets
really
got him
good.
the
I will.
fattest. He got the fattest paycheck in his crypto history.
Yeah, when I read them in Shiba's voice, and it just made it better. It's so funny. Maybe I should do rumor alerts. I'm still not getting paid from X. This is sad.
Have you taken High
I think
TV's
there's a
course?
secret. Yeah, I've taken like 3 courses. It's just my account. Just me.
So I heard a rumor alert. You guys wanna hear it? The rumor
Yes.
alert is that because Ripple and XRP are it's a US based company, that the tax reductions or the removal of tax on crypto and capital gains will apply to US compliant and US based crypto companies. Therefore, Ripple would and XRP would fall under the umbrella of a non-taxable crypto and the amount of tokens that would fall under that category would be very limited. Rumor alert. It's just a rumor alert. I don't know these things. I'm definitely not I was definitely not at Mar-a-Lago. This is just definitely a rumor alert.
It sounds like a NAFTA for crypto
What's that, Q?
or for US based crypto. It sounds like a NAFTA, like a not NAFTA literally, but like the incentives for manufacturers to come back into the US. It's they have to create those now, and it sounds like Trump's going to do that because NAFTA incentivized them to leave. So that's how I'm looking at it, like
What is the
a
term that
reverse
you're saying?
NAFTA, but for
NAFTA?
crypto. North American Free Trade
Okay,
Agreement.
and what is it?
So NAFTA, that's okay. So no, the whole show on Netflix, Narcos, is pretty much about NAFTA. Mexico was a cartel state, so in order for Mexico to get real nation state, the U.S. Congress had to certify that they weren't a narco state, so they could do NAFTA, which opened up trade between Canada, the U.S. But NAFTA was pretty much an avalanche to Mexico's economy because they were an agricultural economy, and so NAFTA opened it to where Mexican farmers had to compete with big agra as well as U.S. farmers who were being subsidized by the government. And so it pretty much made the peso go to shit. And so that was the 90s. So now Mexico's economy, during that time, Mexico was able to create 8 billionaires based on NAFTA because as a direct result of NAFTA. So I could see them incorporating something similar like this based on what you were just reading, but for XRP and US based tokens.
I agree with that. And I think this is how the United States is going to get crypto companies to come back to the US, to incorporate in the US, be compliant in the US, share their customer information, KYC, and everything with the US. And look, I think the reality is, and this is my perspective, this is my opinion. This is this is how I think they're going to fix this issue with crypto. Nobody wants to KYC. Nobody wants to pay fucking taxes. Everyone's looking for a way out or a way to hide it. I mean, truly, everybody, even if you're even if you're Ned Flanders, people are saying nobody wants to pay taxes. We will, but nobody wants to. So, what is a potential solution? I look at this model, I look at the subscription model. If any of you were into